As Iran's nuclear program advances, global tensions reach a boiling point. Satellite images reveal covert uranium enrichment activities, violating international agreements. The UN Security Council holds emergency sessions, while President Trump reviews classified intelligence in the Oval Office. The world watches nervously, fearing a potential military confrontation. This sets the stage for decisive American action to prevent a nuclear-armed Iran. Faced with failed diplomatic efforts, President Trump makes the historic decision to neutralize Iran's nuclear threat. In the White House Situation Room, military leaders present strike options using advanced B-2 stealth bombers and precision-guided munitions. The operation is meticulously planned to minimize collateral damage while crippling Iran's nuclear capabilities. This demonstrates America's resolve to protect global security through strength, not endless negotiations. Under cover of darkness, U.S. forces launch Operation Midnight Hammer. Thermal imaging captures the moment bunker-busting MOPE bombs penetrate reinforced nuclear facilities at Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan. Radar systems track 98% target accuracy as Iran's air defenses fail to intercept the strikes. The mission achieves its objective within 17 minutes, proving America's unmatched military precision when national security is at stake. The international community erupts in polarized responses. Allies like Israel and Saudi Arabia praise the preventive action, while China and Russia condemn it at emergency UN sessions. Tehran streets fill with protesters burning American flags, yet Iranian state media cautiously avoids mentioning nuclear program losses. Markets initially tumble as analysts fear escalation, but Trump's team prepares a carefully calibrated response to prevent woo-woo-ree scenarios. President Trump delivers a primetime address from the Resolute desk, flanked by the Stars and Stripes. "We acted to prevent nuclear proliferation, not start war," he declares, showing before and after satellite imagery of destroyed centrifuges. The speech emphasizes Iran's 12 violations of the JCPOA and highlights America's right to self-defense under Article 51 of the UN Charter. This masterful communication turns initial global shock into grudging recognition of strategic logic. Behind the scenes, back-channel negotiations unfold in neutral Oman. CIA Director Gina Haspel and Qatari mediators shuttle proposals to Iranian Revolutionary Guard commanders. The deal: ceasefire in exchange for no further U.S. strikes and tacit acceptance of destroyed nuclear assets. Trump's team leverages the successful strike as both warning and olive branch, a signature move of transactional diplomacy that avoids endless occupation. Just 48 hours after the strikes, Trump announces a complete and total ceasefire from the White House lawn. Flanked by Joint Chiefs leadership, he credits Iran's wise decision to stand down while warning against future provocations. The S&P 500 surges 3.2% on news of de-escalation. This rapid transition from kinetic action to diplomatic resolution showcases the speak softly and carry a big stick philosophy, updated for 21st century geopolitics. The strike's aftermath reshapes Middle East dynamics. Satellite imagery shows smoldering ruins at Fordow, setting Iran's program back 3 to 5 years. Gulf states quietly increase security cooperation with Washington, while Hezbollah loses funding streams. Most significantly, Israel conducts its own limited strikes on Syrian targets without Iranian retaliation, proof of diminished regional leverage. America's restrained but decisive action achieves what years of sanctions could not. Domestically, the operation fuels an economic surge. Defense stocks rally as Trump signs a $738 military budget, while oil prices stabilize without Gulf supply disruptions. Polls show 72% approval for proportionate response strategy among veterans. The administration releases footage of the precision strikes during campaign rallies, contrasting it with images of endless Middle East deployments under previous presidents. This becomes a defining case study in America First foreign policy execution. 1 year later, the operation stands as a foreign policy masterclass. Iran remains without functional nuclear capabilities, while U.S. casualties total 0. Trump's memoir reveals the calculated risk calculus: maximum pressure without maximum war. The episode redefines deterrence for the modern era, demonstrating that surgical strikes, coupled with credible diplomacy, can achieve more than either approach alone. This becomes the gold standard for conservative national security strategy moving forward.